Good afternoon from the Water Utilization Learning Center. I'm out in the field here with Mark Ryman, the agronomist of the site. And so we're actually standing in some corn where we simulated some hail damage, and we're starting to see some differences in the corn as it gets closer to maturity. And so some of those differences can cause some big problems if it's widespread throughout the field with stand establishment and getting to harvest. And so Mark, what are we kind of seeing here with some of this corn?
Well, so what we're noticing in here is just as you go through the field, you've got healthy green plants, healthy green stalks, and then you've got some of these that have ghosted out. Particularly in problems or areas where we're seeing, hail damage or something that caused an issue in the plants early in the season. You don't have a lot of leaf material left. And to fill that ear, the plant really starts to rely on the stalks and reserves in the plant. It seems to put the plant under a lot of stress, and we see more of what we call fusarium crown rot. So as you go through the field, and you're trying to look at early harvest, you want to look at the stalks, particularly these plants that aren't healthy and have died. And if you pinch them, you can pinch this one, you can tell it's very
Squishy?
soft.
Yeah, squishy, yeah, for sure.
Probably going to fall apart, cause you a stalk lodging issue. We've got one here that's even a little bit further advanced, very squishy. Stalk rot's really taken that pith out, and that's going to be a big candidate for lodging on you. As you go through and count, though, you will find some plants, it died early, but the stalk is still holding up fairly well. But it's another candidate that as time goes on, that'll get squishy and fall over as well. So when you're selecting your fields for early harvest, or the fields maybe you got to target first to prevent losses from stalk lodging, it's really investigating what ones, where you're seeing a lot of the crown rot, a lot of plants that are dying early, and then going through there several spots in the field, pinching those stalks, making sure you've got that stalk integrity, and just keeping an eye on those acres as we go to harvest, making sure that you're not missing something and a potential problem for you when you come to the field with the combine.
So a little bit of prevention now is going to save a lot of headache later on. Basically, going out and doing some preseason checking, making sure that the corn stalks are holding well together, and if they are not, then we need to put those on the docket to get out there and harvested first. So those are that's some very good piece of information as we move forward into harvest, because again, we get some good winds and things can fall down quickly. So any final thoughts, Mark?
No, just that, take this time as we're running up to harvest. I know we're going to be starting soybeans really soon, but go check out your fields, and a little time now might save you a lot of time and yield later as we move through the harvest season.
Okay, well with that, we will talk to you in the future about other agronomic topics from the Learning Center. This video was produced by the Bayer Crop Science Water Utilization Learning Center near Gothenburg, Nebraska.